would you have chosen to play somebody like Northampton first off, or would you have perhaps gone for somebody who might struggle a little bit more? To
be honest with you, I'm not too concerned about it. We've had a variety of, in the relatively short time we've been in the Premiership, we've had a variety of first up fixtures. The first year we were in, Gloucester at home, you could say was a pretty daunting fixture. I think the second year we went away to Leicester, first fixture. Sale after making a plethora of big name signings last year in our first fixture. So I don't think there's any easy way in. I think you're better off just having the mindset that every game's going to be a challenge. That's what you're in the Premiership for, because you want to play in the most important games that are going on in the country, and you prepare yourself that way rather than trying to wonder which games you're going to pick up as you go along.
I suppose in a way this is the most eagerly awaited team sheet of the season because it's the first. How do you approach? Do you talk to the players more about this one than any other, or do you just try and treat it as any other game?
I think we'll probably talk to the players more from now on than we have done up until now. I think we talked to the players at the start of the pre-season games that were likely to give most of the senior squad some game time. That obviously, going into the first Premiership game, it will be based on not only who's played well and performed well, but obviously who's fresh and who's fit, and obviously who's trained well. And obviously, I don't run away from the fact that if guys were finishing last season on good form, and there's nothing happened in pre-season that's changed that, then they often get the nod to start with. So it's a combination of things. I think from now on we tend to talk more to the players about changes we make, because obviously in this first game they've kind of earned the jersey, and then from now on, as I say, we'll talk through any changes we make. But at the moment, I think obviously you get disappointed players, but the strength of a squad is how the players who aren't selected respond, and the best thing about the start of the Premiership season, if you're a player, is that you're going to play every weekend pretty much, because there's A-League games the first 4 or 5 weeks, and we start here at home on Monday night, so pretty much the full senior squad are going to get a game of rugby this weekend, and they can all hold their hands up for the following weekend.
Over the years you've won at Leicester, at Quins, at Sarries, never quite done it at Northampton.
Yeah, and I suppose we do talk about taking little steps, and being competitive up at Northampton is going to be one of those steps for us. We've picked up a couple of losing bonus points there without ever challenging them any more than that, and I think, as I say, that is one of the challenges. They are one of the top 4 teams in the country, and they have been for a long time. But as I said before, we don't really kind of ever build a season on, this is the year we beat Northampton, or this is the year we challenge for the top 4. We talk about the things we can control, how we want to play, and we'll try and bring that on Saturday. And as I said before, I'm not too overly concerned with the result if what we do is the kind of things we want to do. Results along the season tend to sort themselves out if you get the nuts and bolts right. And for us, it's very much about getting the nuts and bolts of our performance right, and what happens will happen.
Fitness-wise, how are you looking?
Yeah, obviously, we have picked up a couple of injuries at hooker and second row as we've gone along, but we're picking a very strong side at the weekend, and I certainly don't have any issues or excuses based around injuries.
Thank you, Rob.